back-to-back wins! What is going on, guys? It is the Blue Half here, also known as Will, and welcome to my match reaction. Manchester City have just beaten Fulham 2-0 at the Etihad Stadium. A fantastic performance with lots of positives and lots of talking points as well that I want to get into. So let's start with the positives. What did we see today? Well, we saw pressing, we saw enthusiasm, energy levels high, it was all really good. And it was a great first half, a fantastic first half with two really good goals. Well, I mean, one was a penalty, but it was a penalty. But yeah, it's very nice to see that we are scoring, again, more than one goal. Like, we won 5-0 last week and we won 2-0. I know it's only 2-0. I'm going to get onto that point in a bit, but let's talk about the positives first. It's back-to-back wins as well. Sterling scores. He's finally ended his goal drought. And Kevin De Bruyne bags another assist, like he always does. And he was on fire today. Anyway, guys, let's talk about Riyad Mahrez. Again, another good performance. He is growing into the team a little bit. I mean, if he could keep these performances up, great. But I'm still going to criticise him when he does bad. Didn't score today, but he set up so many chances. And if we were more clinical today, he would have bagged a lot of assists today. Unfortunate. Even De Bruyne missed a chance as well, which was really strange. That's not like him, but I can't really fault De Bruyne's performance apart from that missed chance. He was always trying. He always tries, De Bruyne. We know that. But yeah, very nice to see Mahrez. But now we're going to talk about another talking point. The team lineup. Now, I know we won, but I do feel like I do question the team lineup again. What does Torres have to do to get a start? What does Foden have to do to get a start? It's a little bit like, it's a bit unfair that they should play because Foden gives us more energy. Now, today Pep did get it right, I guess, because we did win. But if we lost, you would have been saying the same things like, why did Foden not start? Why did Torres not play? So there's, you know what? I don't want to be too negative because we've won, obviously, but I want to be, I want to talk sense to you. I don't want to just be that fan that just like happy all the time because that's not, I know, obviously I am very, very happy. But obviously, we need to also talk about second halves. Now, the first half, fantastic. We did amazing, right? Hello? Yeah, honestly. Best performance of the season in that first half. It's such a shame we didn't bag any more goals. Second half, however, started off fine. Fulham did start the game very good in the second half and could have scored, to be fair. But when we got the other end, and we should have made it 3, really, but we didn't. And then as the second half wore on, we were missing a lot of key chances. And we sort of tired towards the end. And Fulham kind of got a bit of a rhythm going and could have scored a goal quite easily if they wanted to, but they couldn't get through our defence. Thank God Ruben Dias and Stones were very good today. But yeah, my concern with this season, and I would say it's to do with the fact that we are not killing teams off. Now, don't get me wrong, happy with the 2-0, but we should have won that game today by a lot more than 2. I know, why am I being negative when we're winning? Because I need to make the talk sense and not to get carried away. Performance like these obviously need to keep happening. We got the Manchester derby next week. If we are against United and we have got opportunities to kill the game off, say we win the game in the first 10 minutes by winning 2 scored quick fire goals, keep going for more, get United out of the game. We've had so many occasions in the past when we haven't killed teams off. I know this was when we were really good, like really good. And we lost 3-2, do you remember? I feel like we were 2-0 up, we were cruising, and we messed up because we didn't take our chances. Well, that's sort of the similar situation that could have happened today if Fulham were any good. Like, if there was a better team today, there could have been some worrying signs maybe of a break and a goal or something like that. I don't want to get too negative, like I said, but I'm just being honest with my opinions here. We were great, but I'm going to judge this side off their performances, and today they were fantastic. They did very well, but there are concerns with finishing. We have to kill teams off when we are in this much control, because if you have that much control, you should be annihilating teams. Now, obviously, I don't expect City to score 6 every week. Okay, I'm not that deluded, but today we should have at least scored 3. Because we had so many chances to do that. Their keeper also did have a very good day. And if he had not had a very good day, we could be talking here with a 6-0 victory. So, and then I wouldn't be able to complain at all. But yeah, I guess when as a City fan, we are used now to scoring a lot of goals. If you take away the part of this start of the season, and you look at the last 3 years, we have been scoring, averaging a lot, like 3 or 4 goals a game against the lower opposition in the league. And when we don't do it, there's going to be always question marks and stuff like that. But one thing I do want Pep to do is start Foden in the derby. Yes, we won today, but I do think we're going to need that energy and that fight and passion going into the derby. And what a great idea to start Foden. Get him ready for a big game. Get him on the pitch, you know. Let him prove himself as a City player properly by playing in the derby. What an opportunity for him to go there and smash United up. You know what I mean? But obviously, because he gives us energy. And also, I would start Torres in the derby as well. But we're not going to talk about the derby. That is for next time. We're going to focus on positives and negatives of this game. And I would say that today we played well. Good victory, but killed teams off. And second half performances need to improve. I think I've covered pretty much everything there. But yeah, like I said, on Riyad Mahrez, if he keeps playing well, I'll praise him. But obviously, if he plays bad, I am going to criticise, just like any other City player that has a bad game. And no one had a bad game today. It was 8 and 9, 10 performances all around. Except, there was one opportunity, actually. I don't know how this happened, but you can't really blame Stones for it. I would if it had gone in, but it didn't. A bit of miscommunication with Edison and Stones. I don't know what happened there. That was really strange. But over that, I had flashbacks to when Stones was not playing well. But Stones had a great game. Diaz was coming forward a lot more today, actually. He really did come forward more and try and score. He really wants a goal, I think. But yeah, his shots were very poor. I don't know how Sterling doesn't have a hat-trick. And I think once Sergio Aguero is back, we will score more goals. Because if Aguero is in any of those shots, he's going to take them. 9 times out of 10, he's going to hit the back of the net with most of those shots. They were clear-cut chances, and Aguero doesn't miss those. That's the difference. That's what makes a world-class striker. World-class strikers don't miss those chances. And that's basically... Jesus was probably the only player today, I would say, that didn't have the greatest game. I didn't hear him at all in the first half for a while, and then he did come into it. I'm giving Jesus all the chance he gets. Obviously, you know, he has only just come back from injury. Let's see how he does, because obviously he can really turn it on when he wants to, but he needs to turn it on more. And there's always been criticisms of Jesus, but I guess he had an okay game today. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the match reaction. I shall be back for the derby next week, and I don't think I'm going to do the Champions League one because we are going to be probably playing a weekend side. And I've noticed I've not done the Champions League ones at all. I feel like I'm just going to stick with the Prem for now because I never have time to do it on the week, these match reactions. I only join because I'm at work and stuff, so I guess it's just the weekend. But yes, cannot wait for the derby next week. That is a must-win game. If we want to prove that we are back in this title race, we have to beat United. I don't know why I'm talking about the title race. I know 2 weeks ago I did say we were out of it. But when I'm looking at the table, and we're only 4 points behind Liverpool and 4 points behind Tottenham now. Obviously, they've played, but we also have a game in hand. So technically, if we beat Aston Villa, we would be 4 points behind them. You know, if we'd beat them at the start of the season. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I know it's a game in hand. But yes, we will see, you know. I've obviously been a bit more critical today. I was so over the moon last week, obviously, because we won 5-0, and I guess I was just in a happy mood that we actually won a game. But yeah, I'm great. Back-to-back victories. And yes, come on, City. Let's keep this up now, and on to the derby.